Hello there my fellow holotable heroes and welcome to another SWGOH video. So I'm back here with another Galactic Ascension video. So this one will be showing you how I complete tier 2 for the Jedi Master look. I've already covered the tier 1 for Jedi Master look, so there'll be a link in the description below if you're interested, and you can find all my other Galactic Legend guides, how to unlock them on my SWGOH for Life tool. Again, link in the description below. But now let's just go into here tier 2 for Jedi Master look. So this is the team here that you'll be using. Now Princess Leia, she has her appearance altered for this event, but it's just your standard Leia that you know. So you know, all the double, triple tapping and things like that will be very useful. So let me show you mods on my Leia. Didn't remod her, these are just the mods I have on her anyway. So I do have critical damage set on her. And she's naturally quite a fast character, that's why, you know, her speed is at 275, so it's not bad. And then Han here, unlike tier 1, this is full Han, no blind on him, nothing, so it's pretty much your Han as you would have him in the game. And again, I do have offense set on him, so definitely, you know, offense set, crit damage, whatever you have on him, you know, just make sure that he can hit hard. And you know, there's always good to have some speed as well, so mine's at 231, and then his physical offense there. And then up next got R2 here, so he's a relic 7. I have him modded for speed, he's at 288. Now it comes to speeds there, so if you can get Leia faster than 270 like I did, and then R2 to go before Leia, that would be ideal, because then you know you can get a jump start on them, smoke screen with R2 first, and then Leia can use her special ability that whenever she's installed she gains immediate turn. So you know that you can get that kind of starting sequence going. So that just when you mod guys, just be mindful of speeds. Plus 270 both for Leia and R2 that is faster than Leia. Right, so my 3PO here, he's modded for speed as well, so I have him at 253. However, from his protocol droid he gets plus 20 speed, so which makes his speed at 273. So as long as you get then as well 3PO above 270, as well as R2 and Leia, this will give you a very nice head start in the beginning of wave 1. And then finally here, Wicket, you're just given this unit here for the event, so this is not your Wicket, because my Wicket, he does have some mods on him. So just the event unit, you know, which is useful because he can call Han to an assist and things like that. Now the key really to this team is 3PO, because he's the really one that will fuel this team, that they'll be able to complete here tier 2. And you know, like his basic applies confusion, which is great because you can then prevent taunts from stormtroopers. Oh my goodness, again, calls guys to assist, applies translation, applies confusion, so it's a very good ability. Protocol droid here will give him more speed and things like that, boost your damage overall. And then moving onwards, wait for me here. Well, I do not have Zayt on him, but it will add extra evasion to 3PO and R2, which is very important because R2 will be the one that's exposed. He will smoke screen himself, so he will be taking all the hits, so any extra evasion that he can dodge will help him survive. Moving on, we've got intermediary here, which will give you more defense penetration, so they will be you know, hitting harder your guys. And cyborg relations here will give you extra potency, so hopefully you can land some debuffs. But I did notice that especially scout troopers, their tenacity is quite high, but landing debuffs on stormtroopers was, you know, quite reliable. And here we got as well Fearful Mediator, which again will give you extra critical damage. Also worth mentioning, actually, let's go back to cyborg relations that I don't forget, which will allow rebels and Ewok allies, when they use their basic ability, to apply expose on the enemies, which is good because these guys will be quite tanky, so it's actually exposes that will be doing most of the damage, not the actual attacks from your guys. And especially if you think about Leia, she can triple tap on her basic, and that potentially, you know, triggering 3 exposes on each of those basic if, you know, the exposes don't get resisted. So really, like, 3PO here is the one that makes this possible. Now before I get into the battle, I also want to cover Stormtrooper, because in each wave we will face multiple Stormtroopers, and they're really the one that will cause trouble. Scout Troopers, they're just filler characters, to be honest. They don't do any damage, they don't really do any debuffs or anything crazy. Stormtroopers fun enough, which usually, we laugh at Stormtrooper characters, not very useful in many situations. That will be, very deadly, because looking at his basic when maxed, so if this attack does not score a critical hit or is evaded, the target becomes exposed, which can't be resisted. So they'll be applying exposes on their basics a lot. And then as well, this attack has high damage variance. So it can do very low damage or very high damage. And I've seen these guys hitting for like, 80k on their basics. And that's because if you look at Wall of Stormtroopers, so Stormtroopers will gain extra defense, but most importantly offense for each defeated Empire ally. So if you, in one wave you've got like 3 Stormtroopers, so when you take 2 of them out, then the last remaining Stormtrooper will have 80% extra offense, plus if he gets that high variance damage on his basic attack to get increased a lot, he can really hit, like I've seen them hit for like 80k and things like that. And then finally, probably one of the most deadly abilities from Stormtroopers that you need to look out for. So whenever they're having taunt and you do damage to them, they will be removing 10% turn meter from your guys. Now this turn meter remover can get resisted, but in most cases your turn meter will get removed. And that's why, as mentioned before, 3PO there with his confusion is huge, because confusion will prevent taunt. So then you won't need to worry about so much about the turn meter removal. Alright, so finally, with kind of the mechanics and the overall strategy and mods and everything out of the way, let's run into the battle, and I'll again just show a couple of attempts here and just to get some different RNG. R2, where are you? We need you at the bunker right away. What do you mean you're going? Blip, 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 blip. Oh, going when, R2? No, wait. This is no time for heroics. Come back. Alright, that was a inspiring dialogue, I would say. As mentioned before, Stormtroopers are the real threat here. So what you want to do first in this wave 1, you want to stun one of them and then go after the other. Also worth mentioning that from one of the uniques from 3PO, resistance allies, whenever they use a special ability, they will apply offense down on the target. And because both Stormtroopers, again, they can do some big damage, when you do smokescreen, make sure you target the Stormtrooper first here that is not stunned, and then you want to smokescreen here on R2. So there we go, we applied offense down on Stormtrooper, because remember, these guys can hit hard, but with offense down, they won't be able to hit as hard, so your R2 is safe. They won't be able to take him out, because with offense down, they won't hit as nearly hard enough to take out your R2. And that's why I really wanted R2 to be the fastest, so he can use smokescreen, and then Leia, because she's already stealthed, when she uses her special ability, she'll get 100% turn meter again and another turn. So we can just keep focusing down now on this Stormtrooper here. And then again, that's why you need your 3PO to be faster than 250 speed. So again, he can go before the enemy Stormtroopers go here. And what I like to do is call Han to assist, because basic from Han can remove turn meter. There we go, so we took him out from all the assists, and now we can stun the other Stormtrooper here, try and finish him off, burning, and there you go, we both Stormtroopers out. I mean, Scout Troopers, I don't really know why they're there, they're just filler characters, to be honest, just to make these battles longer, I think, because they don't really do that much damage here. Alright, let's get some evasion up, because remember, R2 and 3PO, they have anyway evasion for each stack of translation, so now it will also stack with the evasion that Han applied, so we'll be hopefully be able to dodge some attacks, because these are Stormtroopers after all, and we all know how famous they are for their accuracy. Anyway, finish up here Scout Trooper, there we go, one more Scout Trooper left. Let's see if this will finish him. Not quite. Okay, I think I'm just going to save the special attack from 3PO for the next wave, so I'm just going to use basic here, and let's finish off Scout Trooper right there. Okay, so now into the next wave. Now we got 3 Stormtroopers to deal with, so the difficulty is ramping up here with each wave. So again, let's stun first Stormtrooper, Now Leia here is not yet in stealth, so I'll just use her basic here. Use smoke screen, again targeting the stormtrooper that wasn't stunned yet. And then I will switch to the form because this stormtrooper here, I'll focus him down. So what I'll do now is go after this one. And here with the Wicket, we can now go ahead and call Han to assist, to remove some turn meter from him, hopefully. Let's do an AoE with Wicket. Do burning, again targeting stormtrooper that did not have offense down yet. And now let's go ahead and apply confusion on this stormtrooper over here. Okay, got even stun on him, because remember, we are trying to prevent them from taunting, because when they're taunting, you're hitting them, they're removing your turn meter. Okay, so Leia's in stealth, so we can go ahead use special here, see if we can finish off the stormtrooper. Now he got a taunt up, but luckily he's already low on health, so we took him out. Now we need to worry about this stormtrooper over here. Now Wicket, he as well, when he's using special, he can also apply offense down, same as resistance allies. And let's put some evasion up here to increase our evasion. So we go, dodging a couple of attacks here. Apply confusion on the other stormtrooper, so he won't be able to taunt, so we do not need to worry about turn meter removal. Probably burning will finish him off there, so let's just turn our attention to the other stormtrooper here. Boom, he's gone. And this as well. So when you're taking out stormtroopers, remember they will be getting stacking offense for each defeated Empire ally. That's why like this, when you have, a couple of them alone health, I didn't want to just take out one and then go after the other, but just kind of keep them both in lone health and then, quickly take them out in a turn before they maybe come out and do a big hit. And again, just, scout troopers, I don't know what they don't really bring anything, to be honest. Just delaying the inevitable. Going to save here now special attacks from everybody for the next wave. There we go. Just basics. Alright, and then on to the third and final wave here. Now here, in addition to 3 stormtroopers, we also have Stormtrooper Commander. Now this guy, he can heal, so he should kind of be top priority to take out. So let's go ahead and stun him, because you don't want healing your guys up. However, we do want to apply confusion on as many stormtroopers as we can here, so they don't get a taunt up. And again, let's switch to another stormtrooper here. So when we use smoke screen, you apply offense down on him. Alright, and then Leia can do her thing. Alright, and let's go after this stormtrooper here now. Alright, and we are going to actually apply confusion on him. There we go. So we've got only one stormtrooper taunting, and let's put now evasion up with Han. Do burning. Do an AoE here. There we go. They're pulling back some turn meter from us, which is not ideal. So let's get rid of this stormtrooper right there. And now we can finish off Stormtrooper Commando before he heals anybody. There we go. Let's just finish him off. So we get rid of the healing. See if we can land a stun. Excellent. Evasion up. Stun Stormtrooper. There we go. Call Han to assist everybody. There goes one Stormtrooper. And just a case of finishing off the last one. So there we go. Got him out. Again, smoke screen here on R2. And we just have to finish off the last 2 Scout Troopers here. Now, Scout Troopers, as mentioned before, they pose no real threat here. They hardly do any damage. They don't apply any debuffs or anything that at least I noticed there. Let's should take him out. So there we go. That's how I completed here Tier 2 for Jedi Master Luke event. Alright, let's run this one more time just to see if we get some different RNG here, but I've run this multiple times, no issues whatsoever. Obviously, if you do want to maybe make it a bit safer, maybe put some better damage molds on your Leia and Han that they will be hitting harder, and then put some defense health sets, with protection, just make your R2 more tanky. Maybe even put crit avoidance on him if you want. Just make sure that the speeds that I showed you for my characters, those are kind of minimum speeds you want to have on your characters, so you can get a jump start on these guys. So let's go after first Stormtrooper here, and then target the second one with here R2. When we use smoke screen, apply offense down on him. In case the stun doesn't land, when we call people to assist. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's stun him again. Evasion up. Burning will take care of the first Stormtrooper here. Call Hunt to assist. There we go. And now just a case of cleaning up here Scout Troopers. And Basic from Wicked finishes the battle. And on to wave 2. We got 3 Stormtroopers. You want to stun the first one. And go after second one here. There we go. Push back his turn meter. And then go after the first Stormtrooper. Because the first one is stunned, the second one's got confusion. So the only Stormtrooper that can cause some troubles is the third one. That's why I'm putting all my efforts. Got a stun on there. Then maybe stun that one. Nope. Evasion up here. AoE from Wicked. Applied confusion there. So both of these guys got confusion now. They won't be able to taunt. So I can go ahead now and gun down the last Stormtrooper there. Okay, here we go. Apply offense down on him. Get him out. Call Hunt to assist here. Push back his turn meter. Now Stormtrooper here. The first one, he doesn't have offense down. So let's target him when we use Burning with R2. Didn't land, unfortunately, offense down. Okay, we got a stun on him again. Push back turn meter, that one. Finish him off, and there we go, into the third and final wave now. Alright, so again, stun Stormtrooper Commando here. And then target the first Stormtrooper, landing offense down. So now that we landed offense down on him, we can actually go after this one. Apply confusion, push back some turn meter, no stuns here. So these guys should be our main target now. Okay, let's actually see if we can push back his turn meter and apply offense down. No offense down. Okay, still offense down. Maybe R2 can apply offense down. There we go. So all 3 Stormtroopers, while 2 did get a taunt out, at least they have offense down, so you know they won't be such a big threat. Evasion up here. Apply confusion over there. And let's finish off this guy. No, not quite. Alright, so took him out. Got a stun. There we go. So there you go, there comes the commando there with a heal. Okay. Unfortunately, nobody on this team's got a dispel. But it doesn't matter here. We took him out. Okay. So obviously we've already taken out 2 Stormtroopers here. So this Stormtrooper potentially could do some big hits on us. So let's just go ahead and make sure we go after him now. Do a mass attack there. Got a stun. Take him out and finish off Stormtrooper Commando now. Again, hide everybody. Call here Hunt to assist. And there we go. So I won't bore you here now with wasting your time with going after Scout Troopers, because in every wave when you're down to Scout Troopers it becomes really easy. So there you go guys, that's how I complete here tier 2. I ran this team multiple times, no issues whatsoever. I was need to make sure you stun one Stormtrooper, apply confusion on the second one, and then go after third one, because R2 can also stun on his basic, 3PO can apply confusion on his basic, so you can really control them, no problem whatsoever. And do not forget that 3PO, R2 and Wicked, when they use a special ability, they can also have a chance to apply offense down on the target enemy. So once you get offense down on all those Stormtroopers, they won't really be able to take out anybody. Even my R2, as you've seen, you know, that not modded for survivability, survived no problem whatsoever. From my testing, worst case scenario, I lost a couple of times Han and a couple of times Wicked, but still, you know, was able to finish off no problem whatsoever. I hope you find this video useful and helpful. Let me know in the comments below or on my Discord server. But until then, have fun, enjoy your life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.